In my 20s, I travelled a lot. Been all around Southeast Asia, been to India, Europe, and Africa. And some of the best moments of my travels had been the people I'd met. I've met so many travellers, Europeans, Aussies, Americans, so many. So I've been to countless hostels in my time whilst travelling. Even last year, I went to Slovenia for a week with my best friend. We stayed in a few hostels and we still met a lot of people. This video is about whether you should travel to help improve social skills. And I believe you should. If you are able to travel, then travel. What you could do now, let's say your social skills are a bit poor, you're a bit of an awkward person where you live, so what you could do is you can travel to a different country and book a hostel or two. You will meet so many people in hostels. They generally are very safe. If you're at a European hostel especially, they are very safe. The amount of people you will meet, whether you'll meet them just for a quick hello, where you're from, or you go out for a few drinks with them one night, or you spend the whole week with them, or you end up hooking up with a cute girl in the hostel. The point is, let's say you're English, for example. I'm going to use England as example because I'm English. Let's say you need to go away for a week. Get away from your hometown, even just a week. You want to get away. For example, book a flight to Portugal. Then book a couple of hostels in Portugal. A few days in Lisbon, a few days in Porto. Especially spring, summer, autumn, you will meet so many people, so many travellers. And what you should do is be a bit mysterious. Don't reveal too much about yourself. I've done this because I need to improve my social skills. No. I'm Asperger's. No. Be mysterious. Especially women. Women love mystery. And even men. We like a bit of mystery. We're like, where's this guy from? Ooh, he's here. We like a bit of fucking mystery. So just for a week, pretend you're this ultra cool Chad. And even if you're not that cool, even if you don't come across that cool, you still make friends, you still meet people. I've met so many people, from really cool Chads to kind of quiet people. We've all kind of come together as a group. Something about going out for a drink with a load of people you just met in your hostel. It's just so much more fun than it is in your hometown. So maybe you can practice being a social Chad abroad, because what's the worst that can happen? Let's say your worst fear happens. You make a tit of yourself, you're awkward, you're weird. What's the worst that can happen? You will be forgotten. So there's actually nothing to lose. There's literally nothing to lose. I think this is such a good idea for you. You have nothing to lose. If you need to become more social, then just go to hostels and meet people, make friends there. Yeah, the likelihood is you won't see them again, but you can have such fun. You can practice social skills. You can just pretend to be a Chad. Why don't you go to a hostel, which is basically like a very cheap way of traveling. You meet loads of people and just pretend to be a Chad. Tell yourself you're a Chad. Don't tell people you're a Chad. Hi, I'm a Chad. Like, no, don't do that. And I promise you will have the time of your life. Some of the best memories of traveling are with other travelers in hostels. This is weird. I've been to some really cool places in my life, some really cool cultural places, but some of the best experiences are with other people. You can just go to Amsterdam for a few days, book a hostel, and just be social. If you're from the US, I don't know what hostels are like in the US or Mexico, but fly to Europe for a week, a couple of weeks. Book a few hostels in France, Italy, Germany, Spain, wherever. You will meet so many people. And everyone else who are at least solo traveling want to meet other people. I've solo traveled all around and I've met so many people, other solo travelers, other couples, other groups of people. We come together, we have a night out, we have a laugh. Sometimes we exchange Instagram, sometimes we don't, sometimes we say goodbye. But it's a good way to practice your social skills because you have nothing to lose. If you make a fool of yourself, which you probably won't, but if you did make a fool of yourself, you would have nothing to lose. A few bonuses. If you speak any other languages or you're learning another language, let's say you're learning Spanish. This is a true story of mine, by the way. I was in Rome after coming back from Asia, and there was this woman sitting alone rolling a cigarette, and I had a cigarette of my own, and I purposely didn't bring out lighters because I could then just ask people for lighters, and that was a great way to start a conversation. Where are you from? Okay, mind if I sit here? I sit down. So I asked this girl where she was from. She was from Argentina, so I started speaking a little bit of Spanish to her. What do you think happened a couple of hours later? All because I didn't bring out a lighter. And learning languages. I mean, languages are my thing, so there's a few bonuses for you. But in between that and the 2 hours later, we end up making a big group of people from all over the world, sitting outside, smoking, laughing, drinking, having fun. It just so happened I ended up pulling this girl. If this is you, then maybe consider this. If you are a bit more of a social autist, a bit awkward, maybe this is the right thing for you. If you've never traveled, then maybe this is the right thing for you. I'm not saying if you're from the UK, go straight to Southeast Asia. That's a big jump. I never did that. I was always the type of guy that would dunk his toe in the water to see if it's cold, then maybe put my foot in, then I'll get in. Whereas a lot of people just jump straight in and scream, woohoo! I wouldn't do that. So maybe you should do that on your own, but just book hostels. If you want me to talk about this more, I will, because I really think hostels and traveling is a great way to meet people. It's a great way to practice your social skills. It's a great way to practice talking to women, because if you mess up talking to women, who cares? They're never going to see you again. I was in Vietnam once on the dance floor drunk, and I just remember this one girl was looking at her friend going, ooh, as in, you know, this guy is awkward, as in me. 3 years later, do you think she's sitting there at home thinking, that guy was really awkward, the way he was dancing with his hat and he was just nuts? And do you think she's thinking that? No. So it doesn't matter if you make mistakes. No one's going to remember. Who cares? So you have nothing to lose. I think this is something you should do. You're a bit Asperger's, you're a bit socially awkward, go and travel, even just for a week. Go to a couple of hostels, meet people, preferably more spring or summer or autumn, because winter, unless you're going to a cold place, you're not really going to meet many people. I'm talking from experience. But spring or summer, just do it. Just do it on your own. It is such a worthwhile experience for you. It was for me. Hope you found value in this video. There's another video here for you if you're interested. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then do consider subscribing, because I make more videos like this for young Asperger's men or autistic, ADHD men, anyone neurodiverse really. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here, and I'll speak to you soon.